How long after the disease, after the diarrheal disease or chlamydia infection, does reactive arthritis start? Usually somewhere between 7 to 30 days, but more frequently, you know, the infection takes about 3 weeks to resolve, and then a week or two after that, the arthritis, urethritis, conjunctivitis triad will start. We most commonly see this type of autoimmune arthritis in young men, but in sub Saharan Africa, it's been especially prevalent in HIV positive persons. And interestingly, HIV positive persons don't have to have an antecedent infection, so they don't necessarily have to have chlamydia 3 weeks ago or diarrhea 3 weeks ago. Just the HIV virus itself can cause a reactive arthritis. And in fact, it's become so common that in one study from Congo Brazzaville that looked at over 100 patients that came in with reactive arthritis to their rheumatology specialty clinic, up to 60% of those patients were found to have HIV and AIDS. And so the proposal was that all patients who you see, whom you suspect reactive arthritis, should get an HIV test. Now, as you heard me mention, that the actual inciting infection for the arthritis should be gone by the time the arthritis develops, but not always. So, in the majority of patients who, for example, have chlamydia, the chlamydia will be gone by the time arthritis sets in, but not always. And especially, we know that in men, chlamydia can quite commonly be asymptomatic. And so the recommendation by major societies is that you do an exam for chlamydia, so a urethral swab that you send for culture, unless your laboratory has PCR available. And if chlamydia is in fact present, that we advocate treating that infection, and in fact, specifically for chlamydia, treating that infection for a prolonged period of time. And we'll mention that a little bit more in the treatment portion of discussing reactive arthritis.